Today in this video I'm going to develop a film which is AGFA 100 black and white, now taken with this Canon AV1 manual camera. The reason why I like this camera, nothing to do with the quality, it's more because I like the design of it, and pretty much that's it. I mean, it looks vintage, it looks like I'm a hipster. I mean, boost my confidence a little bit more. Nothing to do with actual photography whatsoever. Well, that's life. As much as we talk about philosophy and principle and lots of other things in life, but at the end of the day, we will go back to a little bit of a showing off. Now, the developer I'm using, which is the Formadon P. Now the color started to change, which means that it's exhausting slowly. So there's a good chance that I might not be able to develop this film. Who knows? Who knows at all? But this is my day off. And I love taking the photos on film, but the developing is, I liked it at first. Now it's like a mixed feeling. I'm questioning myself, like, really, why am I doing this? Like, I could just shoot color once a month when I'm visiting somewhere and just drop it to a lab which could just, do it in a week. Would cost me a little bit of money, sure, but I just come home and I enjoy my photos. I think the digital made me a little bit lazy. I wouldn't call it lazy. Digital is convenient. You edit it in your computer. You don't need to spend a lot of time taking off film from the canister. I think 30 seconds already, and then all of a sudden and then you may or may not expose it to light, and then you have to do this, but you have to make sure that you have the right developer, you have to make sure that you have the right stopper, you have the right fixer. Boy, I feel tired already. So yeah, I mean, it's fun sometimes, but sometimes I just take the photo on film and then I say, oh crap, I have to develop it now. So yeah, it's a mixed feeling. I mean, I love film photography. It's artisanal, you need time, but then, do I have time? Right, interesting, funny story. I don't even know what I'm doing. So this developing process will be, I'm just gonna get my phone so that I can keep an eye on time. So this developing process would be one of those. I'm not going to be precise, meaning that I'm not going to make sure that it's exactly 8 minutes for the development. It's exactly such time for stopping and fixing, because I have the luxury of testing that if I go out of timetable, am I going to be making bad images? So best way to do that is to develop photos. I'm just gonna turn on my chronometer. There you go. With the film that you just do it for fun, and then you go, well, let's see what happens. For example, at this very moment, I'm developing and I have no idea what I'm doing because I forgot to calculate 8 minutes. So I just started now. So this is supposed to be 7-8 minutes of developing based on the Formadon website, AGFA website, or maybe 6 minutes, or maybe 11 minutes. I don't even know anymore. So I'm just going to go through around 9 minutes and make sure that it's not overdeveloped or underdeveloped. If it does, well, that's life. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna cry over it. Seriously, what's the point? Now, I forgot a towel. Like I should have kept a towel around me. There you go. I have a towel right here. It's because I've got liquid all over my hand, and sometimes I'm touching my phone with it, so I don't want to make sure, I don't want to touch chemical everywhere. I'm gonna make sure that if my camera is in the right position, it's there. So there you go. The bucket on the other side, it's to throw all my developing liquids, and then they will go through a dedicated place where nothing is, what do you call, I have to make sure the nature, that's what I'm trying to say. God, I'm running out of words. Sometimes I ask myself, what is the point? Why did the reason why now, I kind of feel like obliged to shoot film, and it shouldn't be the case, because you shouldn't feel obliged to do anything in life. But I'm feeling obliged only because that I bought a bunch of film that I should shoot. Now, in order to shoot, I should go to nice places, because otherwise that would be a waste of money, and to take nice shots. Now, I don't want to be one of those people where people just shoot one of those crappy, photos of buildings and beaches and crap like that. Seriously, why would you do that? Why? Just because you're shooting film doesn't mean that you have right to shoot whatever. Yeah, I get it. I get that you have to finish the role in order to be able to develop it. Cool. Then you could do something like shoot the photos on film, the one that you prefer, and then wait. Or shoot family photos. You could go to a place, shoot the places with film, and then let's say you have 10 or 15 exposure left. You get back home, you spend time with your family, you take some nice, sweet, and beautiful photos of your family, and those photos will last forever. Because I promise you, when I'll die, my kids, my future, will not give a crap about any of my photos, no matter how beautiful they are, except the one with people in it. Because, for them, they would like to know how we used to look like when we were young. Yeah, provided you also have the digital images, but the film, because there is physical, they kind of are obliged to look at it in person. What I'm trying to say is that don't waste your roll of film just because you're obliged, because God, unless you're a YouTuber, unless you're one of those YouTubers like trying to make a video and you're gonna go through a roll of film, then I get it. You probably have to finish the roll, scan it, and then make a video out of it as soon as possible, because you have the schedule and YouTube don't give a crap about you have to wait such time. So I get on that point of view. But if you are one of those just doing for hobby, man, just take the photo because you love it. That being said, make sure your developer is good too, because this type of developers doesn't last long. Get one of those Rodinal or Kodak HC110 thingy that lasts forever, so that you are not pressured to finish a roll and then develop it, because you just don't know that your developer is going to be exhausted or not. Because at this very moment, I'm doubting my developing process, because it's most likely it will go in waste. I most likely won't be seeing any final result, because I have doubt. I have doubt on quality of this. We will see with given time. Now, in my chronometer, it's about 5 minutes, but I know that I did 1 minute on that thing, like doing the agitation. And as you probably guess, I'm not giving any crap. I'm not paying attention to anything. Basically, this is probably the most lousy development process ever. But if it turns out well, then this is going to be a proof that black and white developing process at home is a lot easier than imagined. It's long, but it's easy. And then you don't need to have like a big clock next to you, like doing click, 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 like. Anyway, so 7 minutes in time. Maybe I should do one more time and then that's it. Those purists looking at this video probably screaming and crying out loud, saying that what this guy is doing, like, God, make him stop, make him stop. Oh well, buddy boy, I'm not stopping. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw this inside the bucket, and then I will put my stopper, which is a vinegar water, inside it to stop the developing process. And then I will go to sink behind the camera and maybe do a light wash to make sure that there's no residue of the developer. You know, I'm lousy, but I'm not going to be that lousy. Come on, give me a break. So I'm going to do an editation. I mean, I like this camera. Check this one out. I don't know if you have seen one of those. This is not the AE one. This is the AV one. So shutter priority, essentially. No, aperture priority. My apologies. So it's a aperture priority, but you know, it should take the shutter for you. I had trouble finding batteries for it here in Reunion Island because they're expensive and hard to find. Cost me about 10 euro to find one. Can you believe this? 10 euro. I know for a fact that those cost about 2 to 3 euro in many places in the world, but not in this island because everything is expensive because we import everything. Well, how long is it? So I'm gonna over develop a little bit because given the exhaustion, the color of the developer, I doubt it's gonna do a good job. So I'm gonna develop a little bit longer. Other day I was looking at thinking about, you know, a new camera. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the point. Hold that thought. Should I stop or should I not stop? It's been 9 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go to 10 minutes. Fuck it. I was gonna say that, you know, I sold all my digital camera, not because for the love of film camera. I've seen a lot of videos that I gave up film, digital for film. I'm a big fan of film. I mean, are you kidding me? Really? Is that why you're giving up that? Or why would you do that to yourself? I mean, they both have their own character. The reason why I did is because I've got too many photos. Okay, I'm gonna stop. First of all, I'm gonna throw my thing in there. It's actually developed. Did you see that? I just dropped my film and they look good actually. Oh well, shit happens. I'm gonna stop and put my move my thermometer on the other side. Stop the developing process. So you saw I just dropped the thing. So this is it cannot be more lousy than that. God, this is a disaster. Oh well. So you do a nice little wash. That's what I do. Or I've got another thing on the other side, which is this. You know, you must be wondering why I'm making a video like that. Like, you know, a lot of videos are like well produced with a nice lighting on the side. Like Nick Kerber, he's like a super film guy, like a Superman, but who does film? Good looking, nice hairstyle, cowboy, you know, American and all that. And here, this guy, just talking and doing a development, there is nothing around him. Like, what? I'm doing it because it's my YouTube channel, and first of all, I'm doing it for pleasure. And I learned one thing in the world of internet, that when you have access to almost 3 to 5 billion people in the world who have access to the internet, you have audience somewhere for something. You know, this film photography, I know that it is well niched, meaning that, you know, there's not much of people watching those. Being said, you and me both know that this badly produced video also has audience, and that's a fact. I'm gonna make sure that I don't fall over my thing. So I'm just gonna do a second wash with the normal water to make sure that there is no residue. And you're listening to the sound. I know I'm leaving you behind, but hear my voice and the sound of all this click clack and the waterfall. That's the sink water. Anyway, what I was saying, I'm doing it for fun, I'm doing it for pleasure, but I was thinking, hey, I mean, why do I have to care about the production quality? When I say production quality, I'm talking about the static quality. Like, is it 4K? Is it well live? Is it, you know, instructive? You can learn something from me, which is today you're gonna learn how probably not to develop film, and also how, look, I've been recording, but actually it's not recording at all. So, well, whatever the sound that you're listening right now, they are from my DJI camera. So this is gonna be pretty crappy audio, guys. My apologies. Well, it is what it is. Life sucks sometimes. I'm just gonna get rid of this thing. Well, now where are we? So I'm pretty sure that the audio quality is kind of sucks. I'm sorry, because I forgot to turn on the audio. So you've been listening to one of those in-camera microphone. Alright, time to fix my film. So yeah, where was I? What is production value? Now, first of all, I'm gonna turn on my chronometer this time. Initialize and turn on. So I thought that, you know, this is gonna be a nice experience for a lot of people. You know, I'm pretty sure that when you're developing film at home, come on, you and me both know that we don't do like those people. We don't do one of those, you know, hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? Let's do this, that. You know, I'm more intelligent than you are, so, you know, I know more than you. So listen to me, because I have a YouTube channel and you don't. I've got that amount of subscribers and you don't. So I'm more intelligent than you are, which is absolutely freaking wrong. Those people makes me tired. There's a lot of good YouTubers, photographer who does YouTube, but the world of YouTube is just insane. I mean, why would you pretend like you know more than me? Why? What is the point? Why would you, you know, make me feel bad about my life choice? And first of all, why you have to talk like you know things? Like, you don't know more than me. You don't know less than me. You know something different than I do. You know, I got curious and I'm listening to you. That's fine. Problem is that it's not the YouTuber. Problem is that it's hard to know who knows better than who. Like I watched 10 YouTube videos. It feels like that somebody knows a lot who happens to have a YouTube channel, and the rest of it kind of do a copy and paste for that guy and pretend like they know everything. That's the world. Me, look at this. I kind of know what developer I need. I kind of did a stopper. I kind of about to drop this over there, and then I realized I didn't even log that. And a film briefly I saw looked well exposed, so that's a good thing. And I'm talking to you, and I have no idea calculation of my timetable. I didn't realize that my microphone is off, so you've been listening everything from there. Like everything is wrong, and I'm curious to see the end of it, which means that I'm curious to know exactly at the end of all that, am I gonna have photos on my film, how they are gonna be, what, you know, what I should do in future, or do I really care in the end? Do you know what I mean? So that's fine. I get it. I mean, if you're curious and you want to see the result at the end of it, of course, stay till the end. But you know, why in the end those people don't do that? You know, make a good production, high quality video. Like mine sucks. I could have done better. True. However, I'm admitting that I could have done better. But those pretend like they're doing better. And in the end, they have the good quality 4K video with a well setup. But in reality, you know, they don't know more than you do. That's it. And you're probably watching them out of, you know, sincere curiosity. Like you just want to know exactly what they're doing, or you're probably bored. I'm just gonna have some orange juice. Ah, there you go. You know, and I've seen people using orange juice for filmmaking. We're in 2022, man. Why would you do that? By the way, apparently, quick note, all my researchers said that you're supposed to fix more than the recommended time, only because that if you do a short period of time, your photo might look hollow and they degrade over the period of time. Longer you do, better it is. Not sure if it's true, but now so far it's 4 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm probably gonna stop. Oops. To make sure that my phone doesn't get shut down. So that's done, then I have to dry it. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm super curious to see the end result of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop that here. You're probably looking at my bare feet. Stop. Alright, I'm gonna do a double wash as I usually do. You're probably listening to the sound again. So keep listening if you're feeling bored without me. I cannot believe that I forgot my audio. Come on, seriously? Oh! You must be thinking that I'm wasting your time, right? Well, you know, good thing about YouTube, you can stay with me or you don't. I mean, the law, there's no law. You know, I'm not making it for money. I've got a full-time job. As you know, my YouTube channel, I've got a lot of videos on coffees, which means I do make coffees, which means that I do have a job on coffees, which means I'm doing it for fun. And I think once I'm running out of my film, I'm probably gonna quit developing film. I know fun is fun, but come on, this is too much. Alright, first of all, they all look good, contrasty, which is a good sign. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put it back like that. Then use this photo flow. So photo flow is basically, you just have to add a little bit of it, I think. Just a touch, and that's it. Don't need to do too much. And make sure that it's nice and clean, so I'm gonna put it back again. Just a touch, maybe a little bit more. So it will help to get rid of all this water drop mark on your film, which is pretty cool. And try to wash it a little bit. And finally, I'm gonna hang with that. So yeah, where are you? I'm gonna make sure that you're looking at me. Oh, pardon. Right, here we are. Ha! You've probably seen my face before. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the slideshows of some of the photos that I've taken with that. And let me know what you think. Let me know about what I could have done better. But by the look of this film, the negatives, without looking at the final result, that they look quite good, provided that my developer got exhausted. Just to be precise, it's been 3 months old and got a little bit left and started to get a little bit brown. The second thing is that I didn't maintain a timetable. Third, the fixer I did fix, but kind of like didn't even measure, like 1 gram or 1 milliliter for 4 milliliter of water, etc., etc. I just did a little bit like that, literally, like visibly, and that much water. So kind of estimated by my eyes, and did super quick, all in front of you, and the result you're gonna see right now. Well, that was fun. I mean, I thought that it's gonna be more boring than that, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna dry them. Thank you for watching. You probably came this long, so those are the true lover of my YouTube channel. I love you. Bye.